The Jaguars are rested and expecting to get their prized offseason acquisition back from injury. The Colts are a bit shell-shocked, but also expecting their signal caller back. We'll see which return from injury story our experts like most, but first let's sort through a few numbers. Let's start with what we know. Jacksonville's offense has been a run-first unit and should continue to be against the Colts.
FOURNETTE showing the wheels.
Leonard Fournette is enjoying a resurgence, turning the Jags' run game into one of the best in the league, as it's averaging a healthy 4.8 yards per carry. Stack that up against the Colts' run D, which has been giving up almost 4.5 a carry, and you can see why, Nick Foles or no Nick Foles, Jacksonville might want to keep pounding the rock this week. But the same might be true when the Colts have the ball.
They'll start it with Mack on the ground, and Mack with a bust up the middle.
The Colts' rushing attack has been average so far. 4.2 yards a carry isn't bad, nor is it going to catch anyone's attention. But Jacksonville is even worse at stopping ball carriers than Indy has been, allowing just under 5 yards a carry. And making this stat even more important, the Jaguars are 4-0 in games where they hold the opposition to under 100 rush yards, and they're 0-5 in games where they've given up more than a C note on the ground. Now, on offense, the magic mustache is going back on the shelf this week, making way for the return of Nick Foles.
Deep one, end zone, caught, touchdown!
Obviously, we have little to offer up on Foles' body of work with Jacksonville, being we only saw him make 8 throws before getting hurt. So at least know this. The Colts' pass D he's facing hasn't been especially strong, ranking 19th in passer rating allowed and 27th in completion percentage allowed. Though to be fair, they were not to blame for last week's loss. That had more to do with who they were missing on offense, JACOBY BRISSETT and T.Y. Hilton missing the game due to injuries. But even if they both return this week, they face a tough task as Jacksonville has held opposing QBs to an 88.9 passer rating, are top 10 in completion percentage allowed, and are top 5 in sacks. So is Sacksonville ready to chase down JACOBY, or is he ready to breathe life back into the Colts' playoff hopes? Time, finally, for those promised predictions.
Minshew works from the gun on 2nd and goal to the end zone. Wide open is Keelan Cole for the touchdown.